amo dusting, misto gusto. Oh, sorry guys, I thought I was speaking in English. By the way, if you don't know, I also speak in Spanish. But this time around, I'm very sorry to have spoken that because I know you don't understand. Alright, so definitely I will be speaking to you in English today like I've always been. So in this episode, we'll talk about so many things happening in Nigeria. We'll visit Sierra Leone. We'll also talk about every other countries in Africa. So I want you to stay to the end of this video. Click on the thumbs up button so that YouTube will recommend our video to a lot of people. Alright, so I hope you will enjoy this episode. Come on, let's start. Alright guys, let us start with Imo State. Owerri to be precise. Have you guys had the new governor? Not new actually. Hope Uzodinma, that's the governor of Imo State. Did you hear what he said? He said he made the state in a cemetery. How can the state be inside a cemetery? He said it was him that removed the state from the cemetery and brought it back to life. And I want you to see the video, and by the time we come back, I want you to tell me what you feel or what you realize from that video.
The governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, on Tuesday, said that he inherited a state that was in a cemetery when he assumed office on January 15, 2020.
I came to Imo State. I met a moribund state, a state that was in distress, a state I can even say that was in the cemetery. I exhumed the body. Can you imagine a state that I came as a governor and everybody absconded? No handover note. There was no compass for me to navigate the aircraft. I started harvesting information from official and unofficial quarters. Was able to establish a nominal role. Was able to re-establish the civil service, create the payroll, begin to rehabilitate all the dilapidated infrastructure. The infrastructural deficit was so huge.
He said this in an interview with Channels Televisions today. How can the state be inside a cemetery? Alright, former governor of that state, which is Rochas Okorocha. So are you telling me that Rochas Okorocha did not do anything in that state for 8 years as a governor, and then and he also sank the state, putting the state into dilemma, maybe not paying salaries, things are not really looking good. But Hope Uzodinma claimed that he removed the state, he assumed the state. I'm so sorry guys, I was laughing. I don't need to laugh, but the government is so very funny. How can you, a whole state be inside a dilemma, be inside a cemetery, and of course you being the messiah and you remove them? Alright, that's nice. Let's move straight to the next news. Alright guys, another news that is coming on right now is that, guys, move closer, move closer. Did you hear that the president of Nigeria has sacked EFCC Chairman? That's Abdulrasheed Bawah. The EFCC Chairman has been sacked, has been suspended, and he has been told to vacate the job and surrender all the office files immediately. So I don't know, after he was sacked, actually a few minutes, he honored DSS invitation, unlike the CBN governor, that when he was arrested, he had to be arrested. They invited him, the man did not show up. Boy, Bawah, in case of Bawah actually showed up in the DSS office. And of course, also Tinubu appointed former commissioner of police as the acting chairman of EFCC. And let me tell you what are the 6 things you need to know about the new EFCC boss. Mohammed Umar was born in June 22, 1965 in Kano State, bagged his first degree in Bayero University in the same state. He was appointed Commissions of Director of Commissions in 2017 for EFCC, and of course 2 years later, in 2019, he was appointed as Commissioner of Police. And now, he has been appointed as the acting chairman of EFCC after the sack of Bawah. On to Abuja, guys. Do you know that the family of Nnamdi Kanu has sacked the 2 lawyers appointed to serve Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, it was really mind-blowing that the 2 lawyers has been sacked. And what are the offense? The family claimed that the lawyers denied the doctors to see Nnamdi Kanu in the cell, and when Nnamdi Kanu sent for the lawyers, they refused to show, and so many allegations. I will put up the letter signed by the family of Nnamdi Kanu. I want to know what you guys think about this incident. So a new lawyer will be appointed to serve Nnamdi Kanu with the case with Nigeria federal government at the Supreme Court. Moving on to Kwara State now, guys. This is a very heartbreaking news coming from that state. Do you know that over 100 people drowned in the boat that capsized in that state? They were wedding guests actually coming from a wedding, and the boat got overloaded and eventually it capsized. So police and residents are still looking for survivors, looking for bodies in the water. According to report, they said over 300 people boarded the boats. I mean, how can you put 300 people on a single boat? In fact, I don't understand. Don't common sense tell you that this thing will get overcrowded and eventually sink the ship? I mean, not even ship now. They said boat this time around. 300. How can you put 300 human beings on a single boat? My condolences to the families that lost loved ones in that incident. But please, let us put preventive measures. Let us ensure that our lives are safe outside there. Don't let us gamble with our life. Many people gamble with their lives. Aeroplane does not carry more than what it should carry. Same goes as ships. Same goes as motor car. So please and please, guys, you need to be safe out there. My condolences to the families of the people once again. Let's move straight to the next news. Away from Nigeria now, guys, we move straight to Sierra Leone. Guys, come closer. Do you know that Sierra Leone is preparing for another general election, another presidential election? And this time around, one of the parties that is making waves in that country is the APC. Yes, you heard me right. We have APC here in Nigeria. They also have APC in their country. But why our own is All Progressive Congress, their own is All People's Congress. So isn't that amazing? I hope you are surprised. I am surprised also. Alright, the APC in that government is actually making wave to be, and if they actually win the next general election, their candidates will be sworn in as the next president of Sierra Leone. But there have been some irregularities in that country I want to tell you after this video.
Opposition presidential candidate in Sierra Leone, Samura Kamara, has demanded the resignation of the Electoral Commission ahead of the presidential elections. President Julius Maada Bio of the ruling SLPP party is running for a second term.
The SLPP's intention, its goal and primary objective is not to conduct free, fair, non-violent and credible elections. Therefore, accordingly, the APC will demand that Mr. Mohamed Kanu and all electoral commission resign forthwith to be replaced by an independent, internationally accredited team.
APC leader and opposition candidate Samura Kamara is currently on trial for corruption. If convicted, he cannot stand for election.
Alright, the leader of the APC party, which name is Samura Kamara, has called on the resignation of the electoral chairman in that country. He gave the chairman 72 hours to vacate his position, and other subordinate people holding respective positions in the electoral commission in that country. Gave them 72 hours to vacate their position, is just to curb some irregularities. Don't forget that President Julius Maada Bio of the SLPP is also running to seek a second time re-election in that country. The election will hold on Saturday, June 24, 2023. That is in some weeks to come. The election will hold. So what do you guys think? Which party in Sierra Leone is actually making more waves than the SLPP. I want you Sierra Leoneans to tell me in the comment section which party you will be voting for. I hope you have collected your voters card to enable you to exercise your human rights come Saturday 24th June 2023. Trust me, I'll keep you posted of everything happening in that country as far as the general election is concerned. Away from that, let's move straight to the next news. And speaking of Abuja, guys, do you remember the man that opposed Tinubu's inauguration on March 31? The correctional service in Kuja Prison has now labeled the man as mentally unstable. If you remember very well that in the flight, Lagos flight to Akwa Ibom, the man was saying, causing stir in the video that went viral, that the man, Tinubu, will not be swearing in, that is a supporter of Labour Party and Peter Obi. The man was arrested, he was thrown out of the plane, and he was arrested immediately, taken to the police custody, and from there was moved to Kuja Prison. Now they told us that the man is mentally unstable. Guys, I want you to know what you think in the comment section about this man. Moving on to Zamfara, guys, things is happening in that country. Everybody move closer, move closer. Do you know that the new governor of Zamfara State has now... I'm so sorry, guys. The guy went to the house of former governor, that's Bello Matawalle, to retrieve 40 official cars. I mean, this is, if you agree with me that this is why every governor or outgoing governor will ensure that his party remains in power. You know, they will have grandson, political grandson, so that they will put in power, and that new government will try to cover their mess. But it does not really go well if another party emerges as winner. Things always go sour, and this is the thing that's happening right now in Zamfara State. The former governor, that's Bello Matawalle, left the office with 40 official cars. I mean, that's ridiculous. Sure, you don't have money to buy your own car. I don't know. Why would you go with government cars? And it doesn't really happen alone in Zamfara State. Many states, things happen like that. At times, many will sign contracts at the dying minute of them leaving office. Many will employ people, like what happened in Ekiti State when the outgoing governor ensured that he employed so many people, and when the new governor came, he dissolved all those new appointments. So things happens like that. So the new governor, please put the picture of the new governor. Thank you very much. So the new governor went to the house of Bello Matawalle and retrieved those cars. It has been a really long drama in that state. So the Matawalle said that the governor came to his house to loot. You know, the governor is APC and Matawalle is, the current governor is PDP and Bello Matawalle is APC. So things are really going so in that country, in that state. So the guy retrieved so many cars, brought it back to the state house. If you ask me, is this not abuse of power? Instead of you to focus on how you want to make your own administration better than that of the former administration, you are going about former governor's house, retrieving cars. So Zamfara don't come get money again to buy new cars. But if you look at it in another way, 40 cars, why would the former governor leave office with 40 whole SUV cars? The price of each car runs in millions. So you want to put the debt on the new government so that they will start looking for money to buy car. No official car. Governor is trekking. Or governor is entering keke up and down because the former governor has run away with so many cars. So, but right now, the court says that it is unlawful, that that shouldn't have happened, and is now ordering the current governor to return those cars. So I want to know what you guys think in Zamfara State. Please pray for Zamfara. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's go straight to the next news. Moving on to Abuja, guys, have you seen this 18-year-old beautiful girl that went missing? Yes, but I don't really know what the families are passing through right now, because they according to the sister on Twitter, in fact, she doesn't even know that I'm following her. She doesn't even know that I'm following the story. But I have to say it because you understand? So according to the sister, she said she was last seen around 3 p.m. on June 14. the last time she was seen was in a boat car. You know, she ordered an Uber and she was in that car, and ever since she has not been found. Please and please, if you have any information leading to where we can find her, please call the number you are seeing on your screen right now and ensure you keep praying for the family so that she will be found alive. All right, thank you very much. Let's move straight to the next news. All right, everybody, this is how far we can go. You need to bring your business so that we can talk about your business on this show. We'll show everything. We'll show your videos. We'll show pictures. You do everything, please. And our money is very, very cheap. You understand? All right, so I hope you want to. I hope to see your business running on this program next time. So please and please ensure you contact me in the comment section. Just drop your details. I'll be the one to contact you myself. Alright, I have enjoyed working with everybody in the studio, our makeup artist, Mrs. Dawson, our photographer, our cameraman. His name is Success Olowo. And of course, my very appreciation go to a journalist in Sierra Leone. His name is Ture Ibrahim. He's a very good journalist. Please follow him on Instagram, on his link showing on your screen right now. The guy is very good. He's one of the highly respected journalists in Sierra Leone. He has fed us with enough information about the upcoming general election. So until next time, don't forget, I will keep you posted that on whatever happens in the general election. Next time, my name is Ayo Dosi. Ensure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And those of you that are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, I am watching your 3D screen, a big screen. Yes, I am seeing you right now. Please press the subscription button and the bell button so that you keep getting updated anytime we drop a new video. Alright, until next time, my name is Ayo Dosi. Goodbye.